Uh, you are what you eat. The type and variety of available food has changed dramatically since the first time arrived. Restaurants and grocery stores carry a variety of foods from around the world. Hey, it's McDonald's. Yeah, I showed it.
It's Coca-Cola?
Cafe.
Oh. Okay.
On the home front, the early 1940 Canada was at war by the end of the decade. It was time to celebrate. So waiting and worrying. In the 1940s, many women from Vancouver moved their children to Surrey to save more money while their husbands were overseas. Radios provided families essential news about the progress of the war.
Oh, they bought the pa pa pa. Pa pa.
No shortage of shopping. There is no lack of consumer goods in Surrey today. Over 40 malls and shopping centers are home to hundreds of stores from small businesses to national chain stores. Surrey also has a variety of farm markets where you can buy fresh local fruits and vegetables. Complex such as the Punjabi market offer food and other items imported from around the world. Making do. During the Second World War II, shortages required people to make do with what they had. Industrious women sewed and passed their clothes. Patterns were simpler and more economical. But fabric was still bright and cheery. Rayon became the material of clothes as natural fibers were needed for military clothing. Silk stockings disappeared from store shelves and women sat in bathtubs with coffee grounds to dry their legs. Okay. Hold.
ਆ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਇਦਾਂ ਡੱਬੀਆਂ ਚ ਸਮਾਨ ਰੱਖਦੇ ਸੀ ਸਾਰਾ ਕੁਝ ਡੱਬਾ
Yeah. So like Tetley tea and biscuits and all of the dry food mainly. Magic baking powder, we still have that today. Very similar to the one that's used in baking foods. I'm not sure. I think it's like I don't know, like you put something in and then turn it and it comes out at the bottom. The center of it all. The general store was an important part of everyday life in early Surrey. Surrey's first community centers. General stores were places to buy the essentials. We also served as meeting places, post offices, and a place to find out the latest news. Many stores carried everything from hats and ice skates to painted medicine and hardware. Generous Jack. Louis Jack Sir's general store in Newton was a landmark from 1980 to 1950. He sold groceries, clothes, shoes, stove wood, coil, and lumber. If he didn't have something in stock that you wanted, he'd get it for you. His son Art recalled. Jack operated on the basis that if a man gave his word, he could carry out the obligation. He wrote off thousands of dollars in grocery accounts during the Depression.
wow
Yeah.
so nice
The new general store. In the 1960s, new shopping centers began to drive some small general stores out of business. Surrey is now home to several big box retailers. This trend has raised considerably community and political debate.
on 70th Avenue Street 57 और
What?
57 Avenue 172 Street ਦਾ ਮਤਲਬ ਕਿ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਇਹ ਗੱਡੀ ਆ ਹੋਈ ਆ
ਇਹ ਸਟਰੀਟ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਐਵਨਿਊ ਤੇ ਚਲਾਉਂਦੇ ਹੋਣੇ ਜਾਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਕਾਰ ਹੋਊਗੀ ਜਿਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਆ ਲਿਖਿਆ ਤਾਂ ਹੈਗਾ ਹੈ The car is king. The car is king. The car has been an important method of transportation for over a century. Pushing through the forest, extensive road building in the 1880s seen for Surrey's love affair with their car. Then in this 1960s Studebaker touring car ran passengers between New West River Hanny. During 1920, the engine was removed to run a mill saw, but today the car is back in working condition. It is still used for special events and celebrations. The Studebaker traveled about 725,000 kilometers during its lifetime. Car culture. Car ownership increased people's mobility, which encouraged new forms of recreation such as shopping in Washington State, drive-in movies, and long-distance travel. For years, Fry's Corner, at the junction of the Pacific Highway, 176th Street, and Old Yale Road, Fraser Highway, was a meeting place. The landmark gas station was demolished in 1962 when the road was widened.
ਉਹ ਗੱਡੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਉੱਦਾਂ ਰੱਖੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਆ ਇੱਥੇ ਖੜੀ ਕੀਤੀ ਆ
Yeah. So this is the voices of the community.
ਆਹ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਪੈਸਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਸੀ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੇ ਹਨਾ
Yeah, so during the wars. Uniform. So like a fire hall will
ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਦੀ
Cloverdale Rodeo.
ਆਹ
Oh, so cute. Don't say hi.
ਨਿਆਣਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਲੋਕੀ ਦਿਖਾਲਣ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਆ ਆਪਣਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਹਨਾ
Miss Surrey.
1967 ਦੀ
A rodeo.
ਇੱਥੇ ਵੀ ਤਾਂਗਿਆਂ ਤੇ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਸੀਗੇ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਆਰੇ ਤਾਂਗੇ
Constant buggy.
ਜਾਂ ਤਾਂਗਾ ਸਾਡੇ ਨੂੰ ਏਦਾਂ
Yeah.
ਆ ਢੋਲ ਵੀ ਰੱਖਿਆ
No, it's drums and all that stuff. So dancing, celebration. It's not great.
ਵਿਸਾਖੀ ਦੇ ਸੰਗਤ ਦੇਖੋ ਕਿੰਨੀ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਇੱਥੇ ਇੰਨੀ ਸੰਗਤ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਕੈਨੇਡਾ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ
Surrey Fire Service. Volunteers made up the early brigade. The first set record of an organized fire brigade in Surrey was on May 3rd, 1898 for a large fire in Cloverdale. The brigade worked like Trojans and gained notable victory after a most terrible fire. According to the Daily Columbia newspaper, some years later, the volunteer brigades acquired used horse-drawn horse drills and chemical tanks from the city of Vancouver as they were changed to motorized vehicles. Living in the hall. Some of Surrey's firefighters and their family lived in the fire halls from 1950 till the early 1970s. The kids remember being wakened in the middle of the night when their father would leave in the fire, so mom would attend to the radio, and the children's job was to close their garages before returning to bed. Ahead of others, the first female municipal firefighters in British Columbia were in Surrey. Jean Turley and Helen Beaton became Surrey's first women firefighters in 1960. The Surrey Fire Service also pioneered the use of mouth-to-mouth resuscitation and many other advances in rescue and first aid. The Surrey Fire Service's personnel often traveled to train other fire departments in BC and around the world. Yeah, this is a Chinese dragon. Medical response. This was the heroes amongst us. They're executing a life. The finest thing a man can do is save one. Abraham Lincoln. So this is like fire truck Olonda. The road to Surrey. Early settlers traveled around Surrey in horse-drawn buggies like this early Studebaker. In those days, the roads were rough with rain turning them into mud, wheels creating ruts and floods, sometimes washing them out completely. The road network has expanded, and paving and drainage maintain smooth, passable surfaces. Cars, buses, and SkyTrain have replaced wagons and buggies. You still need a vehicle to get around. Surrey is a big city. From the forest, Surrey takes shape. Logging giants. Forestry in Surrey has changed drastically since the 1860s, from a booming industrial harvest to an age of preservation. Towers of timber. Surrey boasted some of the best timber on the Pacific coast. Some trees were as large as 7 meters in diameter. The logging industry provided work for early settlers, including Chinese, Japanese, and South Asian immigrants. By the end of the logging boom in the 1930s, 1.2 billion meters of timber were felled. Logging by hand. So the equipment used for logging included crosscut saws, buck saws, rip saws, steer saws, axes, and dynamite. For the haul to the river, horses and oxen pulled logs fastened together the dog chain. Later on, steam donkeys dragged logs out of the bush. Rail logging. The arrival of railways improved the logging process. The first rail line in Surrey was a logging spur built in 1887 for the Royal City Planning Mills. Old Curly, the legendary locomotive, was brought up the Nicomel River on a scow to haul logs.
ਆ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਖੇਤ ਪਾਉਂਦੇ ਸੀ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਫਾਰਮ ਪਾਉਂਦੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਸੀ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਪਾਉਂਦੇ ਸੀ ਫਾਰਮ
Yeah.
ਤੇ ਆ ਕੀ ਕਾਲ ਕਰਦੇ ਸੀ
Yeah, logging for a living. Push the button to hear residents' memories of logging in Surrey. So, hold this. You can hear the residents' memories. Are you ready? So this is Albert Drinkwater. Okay.
ਰੱਖ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦਾ
Okay, now let's go back. Okay. 100 years of town hall meetings. Oh my god. Surrey citizens use their voice to get involved in city decision making. Yeah, and a meeting hall. Sorry, da.
ਇਹ ਆ ਕੀ ਆ
This?
ਨਹੀਂ ਆ ਕੀ ਆ
Let's go here. News and print. So the news news machine, newspaper machine.
ਇਹ ਤਾਂ ਮਸ਼ੀਨ ਆ ਸਾਰੇ ਥਾਈ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਇਹ ਆ ਕਿਹੜੀ ਮਸ਼ੀਨ ਆ
This is gasoline. So gas kida like gas ala. Jida gas station ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਫਿਰ gas ਚ ਨਾ ਭਰਦੇ ਆ.
Society is purchasing and restoring from 2 U.S. railway museums.
ਬਹੁਤ ਵੱਡਾ ਆ ਇਹ
The Vancouver Victorian Eastern Railway Great Northern. The British Columbia Electric Railway.
ਆ ਇੱਥੇ ਟ੍ਰੇਨ ਆ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਜਾਂਦੀ
The Canadian National Railway, Canada Northern, and the New Westminster Southern Railway, Great Northern. This is Cloverdale Station.
ਇੱਥੇ ਵੀ ਸਨੋ ਪੈਂਦੀ ਸੀ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
ਹੈ
Pretty sure.
ਇਹ ਹਟ ਗਈ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਜਦਾਂ ਹੈ ਨਾ
Yeah.
ਹੁਣ ਨਹੀਂ ਪੈਂਦੀ
Cloverdale Station. So this diorama shows Cloverdale in 1910, a hub of railway activity. It was the converge a point of two railways, the British Columbia Electric and the Great Northern. Two major motor routes also meet here: the Pacific Highway, 176th Street, and New McLean Road, Highway 10. Okay, let's go. No, inside. Here. Imagine a Canada. So I got like truth and reconciliation. So like First Nation people on the. ये तो दे रखा है. Alrighty.
ਕਿੰਨਾ ਵਧੀਆ ਦਿਖਾਇਆ ਤੇ ਆ ਸਰੀ ਦਾ ਸਾਰਾ ਖਾਣਾ
Yeah.
ਦਸ਼ਮੇਸ਼ ਮਾਰਕ
Where? This is where.
ਦਸ਼ਮੇਸ਼ ਮਾਰਕ ਲਿਖਿਆ ਹੈ
But English with this mesh where?
ਦਸ਼ਮੇਸ਼ ਮਾਰਕ ਲਿਖਿਆ
Alright, so ਇਹ ਸੀ ਅੱਜ ਦਾ ਟ੍ਰਿਪ ਮਿਊਜ਼ੀਅਮ ਦਾ. ਕਾਫੀ ਵਧੀਆ ਲੱਗਾ ਦੇਖ ਕੇ ਕਿ Surrey like ਇਦਾਂ ਸੀ and then like ਇੰਨਾ like ਬਣ ਗਿਆ like ਵੱਡਾ ਹੁਣ ਬਣ ਗਿਆ.
ਵੱਡਾ ਸੀਗਾ ਕਿ 2-3 ਪਾਰਟਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਦਿਖਾਉਣ ਲੱਗਿਆ ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਵੱਡਾ ਆ ਹਨਾ
ਇਹਦੇ ਜਾਣਾ or no?
ਹਾਂ
You wanna go here?
ਨਹੀਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਜਾਣਾ
No, this is textile, so ਕੱਪੜੇ ਕੁਪੜੇ.
ਤਾਂ ਉਹਦਾ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਦਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਲੱਗਾ ਕੁਛ
Yeah.
ਹੋਰ ਵੀ
Let's see. Yeah, just this.
ਜਸਟ ਦੇਸੀ
Oh, we can't. It's locked.
ਉਹ ਬਾਹਰ ਦੁਕਾਨ ਸਾਰੀ ਵਧੀਆ ਸਾਰੀ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ
Yeah.
ਮਸ਼ੀਨਾਂ ਰੱਖੀਆਂ ਤਾਂ ਕਰਕੇ ਸਾਡਾ ਦੇਖੋ ਸਾਡੇ ਬੰਦ
Maybe. So where's the textile studio? Okay, let's go. ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਲੱਗਾ Surrey ਸਟੋਰੀਆਂ ਸੁਣ ਕੇ and Surrey ਦਾ ਪੁਰਾਣਾ heritage ਦੇਖ ਕੇ and ਸੁਣ ਕੇ ਸਾਰਾ yeah so now time to go down the stairs. Mom, no holding the railway, just go. Why are you holding the railway?
No,
Yeah,
look, see?
you need to go like a pro. Alright, so ਇਹ ਸੀ ਅੱਜ ਦਾ ਟ੍ਰਿਪ Surrey ਮਿਊਜ਼ੀਅਮ ਦਾ ਤਾਂ ਬੜਾ ਹੀ ਵਧੀਆ ਲੱਗਾ ਸੁਣ ਕੇ and ਦੇਖ ਕੇ Surrey ਦੀ ਹਿਸਟਰੀ ਪੁਰਾਣੀ ਹਿਸਟਰੀ
ਲਾਈਕ ਸ਼ੇਅਰ ਕਮੈਂਟ ਮਿਲਦੇ ਆ ਨਵੇਂ ਬਲੌਗ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਲਾਈਕ ਕਰਿਆ ਕਰੋ ਸ਼ੇਅਰ ਕਰਿਆ ਕਰੋ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਸਬਸਕ੍ਰਾਈਬ ਐਂਡ ਇਹ ਹੈਗੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਤੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਦਾ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਵੱਡਾ ਆ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਹੈਗਾ ਮਿਊਜ਼ੀਅਮ ਦਾ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਤਿੰਨ ਚਾਰ ਪਾਰਟਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਬਣਾਇਆ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਹਨਾ ਤੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਸੋਹਣਾ ਹੁਣ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਰੋਡ ਟ੍ਰਿਪ ਦਿਖਾਉਂਦੇ ਆ ਸਰੀ ਦਾ ਸਾਰਾ ਤੇ ਹੁਣ ਆਪਾਂ ਚੱਲੇ ਸੀਗੇ ਲਾਈਕ ਸ਼ੇਅਰ ਸਬਸਕ੍ਰਾਈਬ ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ